Okay guys, I'm going to do a little video on installing a 3-gear transmission because it's a little different than the 4-gear. First thing I want to do is kind of show you guys. This is a 4-gear right here obviously, and you can tell because, let's look at this way, it's a little easier. Because one, they count the top shaft as a gear, idler gear, and your ball diff. So 1, 2, 3, 4 gears. Okay? Pretty easy to tell. This is my old one. Obviously you can tell it's got the steel out drives and stuff. Next, now, here's your 3-gear. It's pretty easy to tell again, once again, top shaft, okay, 1 gear, idler gear, 2 gear, ball diff, 3 gear. So there you go, 3 gears. You can feel how much, you can even hear how much better this sounds. Listen to this one. See how it look? If you can even see if you watch the notch right here, it just, I can feel it's so much more harder. Just obviously it's used to, and this one I haven't even used yet. But now watch the indentation on the top drive right here. I mean, it's just, but it has ceramic bearings in it, open aurora bearings and everything too. So I can physically feel the difference. But anyway, okay, back on track. 4-gear, okay. Now, let me show you guys this. This is because this can be confusing. Now, this 4-gear goes in here like this. And obviously, you see how the top drive's over here? So, let's turn it around here a little bit. Give you guys a little better view. Okay. So, the top drive's on this side. So, this is the old factory plate. Goes like this. Motor comes from this side, mounts onto here. Okay? Now, let's show you the 3-gear. The 3-gear mounts like this. Obviously, this goes underneath here. I'm just kind of throwing it in here to give you guys an example. So it goes like that. Now your top drive's on the other side. So, and your plate will mount like this. So, what you do, everything is switched to the opposite side now. So you'll have to run your motor in here, obviously, and do everything from the opposite side. That's it. So that's the difference though between putting the 4-drive in and the 3-drive transmission, and that's the difference between the two. Now when you put it in, you don't have to undo a bunch of crap all through here. All you have to do, it's pretty simple. Let me bring this up. I gotta hold on to the motor so I don't drop the motor out of it. So that's why you see a lot of T5Ms and SC5Ms have this piece cut off right here, and they come with different ones. And so you can pull this off, and these are the only 4 bolts you have to take out. On the bottom, that is. So you take out these 4 bolts, and then on the top, you take out these 2 and these 2. And then obviously you have to undo the motor from it. You have to, I take my motor plate off because it's easier. And you don't have to undo your ball cups like this to take the motor out. But I undo them so that I can fold the out drives out when I put the new motor in. Because it makes it a lot easier to do. I'll show you guys real quick here. So, it goes in like this. What I do is I kind of angle it. And then just, once I get it in there like that, you can feel on the bottom, boom, and it'll fit right in. And another easier way to do it, let me show you the bottom, maybe a little easier to do. You see how this is in? When you go to put it in, it'll be sticking out a little bit, and you can just make sure that's in, and then there you go. That's pretty much, that's it. When you put it in, now it's in. All you gotta do, then, just put your screws in your top. You know, 2 screws here, 2 screws there. What I would do is I would put these 2 screws on and these 2 screws on and tighten it up. I've taken this transmission out of this in my T5M. I can't tell you how many times, but put those screws in. Put your motor plate on. Put your motor plate. Put your motor plate on, which it'll go like this. Put your motor plate on and mount your motor in there. That way when you flip it upside down, your motor doesn't fall off and it's being jerked on your cords and stuff real bad. If it's hardwired, if you have plugs in here, which most of the guys that I see that run, especially at race, they don't put plugs in here because it causes more resistance in the wires. But yeah, quick little video on switching the, taking out the old transmission, the old 4-gear, putting in the new 3-gear. All I gotta do is just bolt it up and bolt my plate on, bolt my motor on, put my slipper on, put my cover on it, obviously put my pinion on, and gear mesh it, which is really easy with those new polymer pinions. But yeah,